It's national meets regional. It's Sidewalks Entertainment, the long-running celebrity, music, and art series. Join us for a new path to arts and entertainment.
Do we go back?
We've nowhere to go, nothing to sell, and no heads to call our own. If we don't turn up with dragons and fast!
Careful what you wish for! Harry, son of Eret!
What is this?
A kidnapping. Yay, can he ride with me, Kenny? Can he? You're gonna show us the way to Drago.
And help dragon riders sneak into Drago's camp? Just kill me now.
That can be arranged. Stormfly, drop it.
Huh?
Good girl. Stormfly, fetch.
All right, okay, I'll take you to Drago.
Works every time.
Our guest today rose to fame playing the character of Jon Snow in the very popular HBO TV series Game of Thrones. He can also be seen playing the role of Eret in the animated feature film How to Train Your Dragon 2. I'd like to welcome Kit Harington to Sidewalks. Good morning, Kit.
Good morning, Cindy. How are you?
I'm doing well, thanks. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Well, I know that you are originally from London, and your mom was a teacher and a playwright. Your dad owned a bookstore. You must have come out of the womb reading, with a book in your hand. Did your parents kind of expect that you would go into the literary field or some sort like that?
I think there's been a bit of a misunderstanding about what my dad does. He never owned a bookstore.
Oh.
But Mum
Oh, really?
No,
What?
he didn't. No, that's one of those Wikipedia problems, probably. But
Indeed.
But my mum was a playwright. So yeah, I did. You know, they're both big readers. We grew up with loads of books in the house. So yeah, I read a lot.
So what did they think when you told them you were going to be an actor? Did this come as a bit of a shock to them?
I think my dad had a small seizure, but I don't think it's something any parent really wants to hear because it's such a tough profession. It's so difficult to get a break in. But they've always been supportive. They're always supportive of me doing whatever I wanted to do. So when I said I want to go into acting, they, I think they kind of sighed heavily, and then started supporting me and saying how I might be able to get there.
Well, Kit, let's talk about How to Train Your Dragons 2. You just joined the cast for this sequel. All the familiar faces are back, and they've added a couple new ones besides yourself, Kate Blanchett and Jimon Hansu. Now, you play the voice of Eret. Tell me a little bit about where this sequel picks up from the original and how your character sort of fits in.
Yeah, so I play a character, and he always announces himself as Eret, son of Eret. I mean, we never meet the Eret senior at all in the movie, so I kind of feel like he's a bit of a lost boy, a bit of an orphan, and he's got this gang of ragtag dragon catchers. And where he fits in is Jay Baruchel's character, Hiccup, encounters him and sort of has to re-educate him during the film about how dragons can be friends of humans. So that's the role he fits into, and he's one of a few new great characters in there, like Kate Blanchett, who plays Hiccup's mother, and estranged mother, and Jimon Hansu, who's this wonderfully evil character called Drago Bloodfist. So yeah, we see all of the existing characters grow up and grow into young adults, really, and I suppose Eret fits in there because he is one of these sort of teenagers, really, but he's quite he's quite bulky and strong and a bit of a warrior.
Now, you had never worked in animation before. What was the experience like, and how different was it from the traditional in front of the camera type of work?
It's really liberating. I found it incredibly, a very liberating medium to work in, because with camera work, with film work, for example, you're constantly slightly restricted by by what you can do in front of camera, because you'll have a close-up, or they'll come up and fiddle with you and touch your face and do makeup, and it can be quite sort of claustrophobic at times, whereas this, you've just given a microphone and a room and you're asked to play and go as big as you like, and and it happens over about a year. You go and do these sessions for a year, about 7 of them, and so it's wonderful, fun, great, you know, enjoyable work to get. I really have enjoyed it a lot.
Kit, time flies so fast. We are out of time. But I want to thank you so much for being with us today on Sidewalks. Continued success for you with Game of Thrones. It's a major series here in the States, and I hope we can have you back again on Sidewalks. Thanks again for being with us.
Thank you, Cindy.
For more full-length celebrity interviews, visit sidewalkstv.com.